Hello internet, what's up? And probably today is a new year. Let me see my schedule because I'm recording these before Christmas actually. So there goes a little bit about that. And yeah, thinking in here, I think that this is gonna be after for January 1st. So happy new year. And we're in here for our second round with Obeka. I really liked the deck that we got with her. This is a very nice Grixis deck, very great Grixis deck. Like, we had been struggling to get into something like this. And again, I'm telling these and then maybe we go for the games and that's not gonna be great. But anyway, I made some changes, not too much, like, let me just show you. We got Inti, one copy in here, and it was in the place of one into the Flood Maw. And we got one, where is it? Where are you, my friend? Yeah, one Long River Spow in the place of one Spellpurse. So, Spellpurse, I haven't seen a lot of targets. I thought, hey, maybe let's try one more. Especially because, yeah, we thought that it was fine, you know, we generate a lot of value, so a little bit more value for my opponent seems okay, but we're gonna test it. I think that I used this once, this counter spell. I'm not sure, and yeah, sometimes we're countering a creature, and that's fine. So yeah, that is it. You know, those were the changes. I was thinking, like, I don't want to change a lot the removal stuff. I don't want to change a lot these engine stuff. And I think that I also don't want to remove a lot of the, like, end gamer stuff. I do think that we have a lot of options. But Virtue of Persistence is also a removal, so it's like we have 5 that sometimes we're not gonna want to throw very early as well. So yeah, everything's fine. 5 is a lot. So yeah, that is it. And yeah, it kind of worked, but oh, in which one did I change? Did I make the changes? Okay, on this one. So this is gonna be Obeka 1 and I don't know. This is gonna be Obeka 0. Okay, so let's play some games. Those were the changes. So tell me, what did you do in the last few days? What did you do on with your New Year's Eve? Did you party? Did you stay with your family? Did you tell me what happened? And do you set yourself goals or at least some expectations for the next year, or are you a little bit less into that? Anyway, here we go. I kept, but I think it's fine. Anyway, we have these that enter stepped, these that is a basic, and these, I mean, this is not gonna be a basic, it's just gonna have its type, right? So, yeah, we go for something that do generate blue. But yeah, not much to think in here. I do think that maybe this is gonna be red, and we're gonna go Artist's Talent. That might be countered. Okay. First, second, or third. Stock up. Okay. But I decided to stock up. Not necessarily we need to answer that, although it's nice. This will always enter tapped. This might not. So we do that first. Opponent is very aggressive in the control. Very aggressive in its control-ish things. Ooh, oh, no. Oh, I hate this list. I mean, I played against it once. It has some 1-for-1s and all. I'm already at 15. But yeah. I mean... I'm not gonna have a lot of things for these two. I don't want to be... gifting them a card. But yeah, they can counter these if they want. They probably will. I'm a little bit... yeah, that's fine. I'm a little bit concerned about when they have a lot of mana, you know. Wait, I didn't check very well. Blue, black, blue, blue, blue. So this is certainly not blue. Okay. Yeah, black, black, red, red. I don't know. Okay, unfortunately... damn. They're gonna do that. Tapped unless you control mountain or forest. Mountain or forest. That is a very good good thing, huh? I'll draw on this card something. I don't remember this deck condition. Yeah, they can just make their counter spell uncounterable. I was like, can I gift myself something? You know? And then even... you could even go for a draw 2 discard one. But then knows I have counterspell. I mean, they're acting like they do think that, and... damn. Yeah, opponent's gonna always have counterspell in here. I do think that maybe one Cavern of Souls would be fine. Obeka is Ogre Warlock, Dinosaur Dragon. What else do we have? Man, maybe I should Spell Burst just for the 2 more mana that they would need to go in here. Anyway, I'm gonna go. They pay 2 mana, that's fine. The consulted chart is pretty good. But I shouldn't, you know. I should have done it that earlier. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, come on. I don't have... yeah, opponent is gonna counter or do anything with this. Oh, I hate I hate these kind of decks that are just like Reveal it. Okay, what is our win condition? Yeah, it's that. I remember now. Yeah, the way that I win these kind of matches is really just okay, and we drew nothing of lands as well to keep going. I mean, my opponent didn't lose land drops. We lost a lot, but the way that we win these games would be a very fast start of the game. So, artist's talent, the other talent, and monumental endurance. That would be the way to win these kind of games. But yeah. We go first. I mean, just because I was talking about that. We start with talent, other talent. I mean, things are fine the way they are in here. 1, 2. If they keep counter, if they keep blue open, we just that's fine. Is it another blue or another red? I think that it's fine to go for this. And yeah, we get another monument. For now, I'll decline. Okay, yeah, we do have some stuff in here. If I get a mana, okay, opponent didn't get theirs anyway. So let's go to the next one. But if I got a mana in there, possibly I would have gone another talent, you know. Then the other would be costing 2, and we could activate the other one. Yeah, we could start turboing in there. Okay, let's go. Okay, next one. Damn, it's getting kind of hot in here. Opponent goes first, and they mold. So if they are with any kind of aggressive deck, I think that double virtue is fine, you know. I'm not gonna start with untapped land where we don't necessarily need it. Ooh. Okay, in here. This could be like just do things, or I can start attacking soon. You know, I'm first gonna start with NT, because then if we start doing stuff, that might be okay. And my kind of tells me that this is somewhat aggressive. This is warp 1. If you gain 3 or more life this turn, you draw a card. Okay. So I think we want to deal with my first. I think I'm gonna into the Floodmaw first. That does deals 2 damage and then 2 damage. So yeah, no, we are okay doing that with Sasso, but not her. No, first we deal with her. I don't want to take a lot of damage. Okay. We got those two back. When it attacks, when you do put a counter against trample. So yeah, no, I know that, but let's do this. I think I'm fine doing this first. Do that. Oh, I can play that until my next turn, right? Oh no. Next end step. Okay. That's fine. Did he gain? No. I know I'm gonna do this. Inti is pretty good, right? Yeah. We knew that, but hey. And I might... Oh, it's on an attacking creature. Yeah, it's pretty bad to lose Agnakela. But Inti is already a 4/4, like he attacks again in here. Yeah, I say goodbye to that all day. Right. Yeah, let's find our other stuff in here. There we go, our land is fine. Do you want something in here? I don't think I... Okay, although I don't think that I love this card right now, the thing is that it might be pretty good. Oh, okay. Leaves the battlefield. Okay, so... During your turn, though. Yeah, not during my turn, right? I am sorry. But that's fine, right? How do you say? Now I'm start to not put all of my things in one basket. And I'm gonna get a counter for you, my little water. Okay, I can play that. Pretty good. Yeah. Really? Oh, really? So that isn't his effect, huh? For 5. They do have things. So yeah. At least that was good that we got the counter in there. One of these tokens at some point trading for Cecil would be fine. Let's see what this is. Okay, when this attacks, put a counter on a creature an opponent controls. I'm okay losing 1 life in here, my friend. What do we have? Spell Burst into the Flood Maw. That's gonna be it. And you know what? We're gonna play that on Cecil. You know? Cecil. 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 2. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Opponent might have to trade Saboteur with one of our tokens, you know. Thanks. I mean, yeah, they're like trading everything. That's fine by me. Like, we can spend in here if we don't find the mana. Less than half. Or if that happens... yeah. Why, oops. Why, oops. This is very great, my friend. You don't even know what this is. It's an instant. I don't think that my opponent has a way to kind of counter that. And we do create another. That opponent thing that I have. No, that was an oops. They got indestructible. So yeah, unfortunately they got indestructible. That was an oops from my part. That's fine. Now we go Virtue of Persistence and try to get some things. What do you have, my opponent? Don't do that. Oh. I mean, we gotta do this. Not bargaining, right? Just cry one. Oh no, we need to bargain to deal 3 damage. This is an instant, right? So yeah, maybe we can block. Hey, you lose 2 life. Okay. We should have done this first. So yeah, we didn't. So now we see how they are gonna do this. Okay. Unfortunately, they're gonna get some life. We could say goodbye to one of these. My creatures are entering tapped, right? They are entering tapped. So, pass 2 blockers, 1 blocker. Then deal 3. They can't attack with this? Deals damage, you would lose that much. Okay, okay, they can't attack with that. Cancel. So we don't bargain, we just do these in here. They get some life, they can attack with that later. Yeah, we have that at least. And this is legendary, which is great for us. 3, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I respect that. Come on, I need some very good stuff. They back with that, that's fine. Yeah, like they lose 2, get that, but like... Oh, they can do that then. So these enters, you gain 1 life. And then Artist Talent go, we gain a lot of life. Let's do this. Ooh, that is great. Yeah, prowess. No, an outlaw, like a knight. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I do want to do that now, so... They do gain a bunch of life. But... yeah, I make it so that they have to trade. Right? Or jump. And we draw a card. That is great. So yeah, we have a lot of creatures. They have prowess. Monument Endurance. Damn! That is pretty powerful, huh? We could get Silky. Or just something with flying. Like Bonehard. Oh, that does do that, huh? I need to destroy Suki. We go Monument first. We lose 2 life, unfortunately. No, I'll decline for now. Oh, I'm not gonna have what to do, right? But anyway, I gotta destroy that or that. Doesn't need to be right now. It does, right? So that I gain more life. I cannot destroy that. And that I kind of could. Damn. Timeout used. I think that we're dead, actually. Like... 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 4, 7, and we have 4, 3 go through. 1, 2, 3. But like... no, 4 are gonna go through. 3 are my life. Oh. No! My god. Okay, just let me... I gotta... make them think I have something. Come on, why? Put a counter. Again, indestructible. Yeah. Oh, we're dead. So yeah. Like, we're dead, right? You didn't gain me as much life as you needed to, my friend. This is 1 and this is 2, yeah. Oops. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, that was a struggle for me. Because like, oh, it seemed so much in the bag, but these... like, damn, we had Virtue of Persistency finally going. If we went for this faster, I don't know. And oh my god, it's not Rest in Peace, that other card. just destroying our tapped creatures that were needed at that point. Like all of the life gain that gives them. I just needed a few extra points, you know. That's when that is when something like uh what is the name of that? Lightning strike. That is where something like lightning strike would be a good removal, you know. Because it can go face at very odd positions. I think it's fine to start with this. Then we want another blue in here. Enables black. Now I think that changes this subject, right? And then this is another blue. Okay, let me remember. What does this deck want to do? I'm not sure right now. Okay, we need to go for that. We need to do this. Something we want to discard right now. To be fair, really, Obeka, we need to get the answer for Droneth as soon as possible. Let's see. 3. We are gonna go for a black source, right? Yeah. Okay. We do not have, like, what's the name of that? Some board wipes. Like, I felt like they were not great most of the time. And this is the point where I knew I was gonna I was gonna hate that. Hate doing that. This is not even legendary. One, two. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of blue in here, huh? I'm gonna have to create another. Be fair, I think I have to change that. Yeah, that was fine. That was fine. Like, now we have some stuff, but yeah, a lot of things that maybe we're gonna have to deal right now, unfortunately. I love to deal with them on their turn. Like, damn, what we're gonna... I'm gonna have to do... This is 2 and this is 2. Yeah. I don't guess I can do this, but maybe. We go for these. Don't have a lot yet. I don't think that I can do that. Opponent has like everything if we don't do it now, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to do this now. And now we can maybe attack for 4. 2, 3, 4. I don't think they block with Badger Mole. But at 9, maybe there was a little bit of a reason of why to keep these. But I don't know. Yeah, another Droneth. They do still have like 8 mana. And of course, Ouroboros. If they tap a lot, you know, then maybe we have a little bit of a chance. Yeah, it seems like they're tapping something. What does this do? Put a counter. Are you attacking? No. Yeah, I thought that that could happen. We could get Torch the Tower, which right now demands us to... I mean, it's not great. This is the end of the game for us as well, but like... This is 19 power on the board right now as well. This is a class, right? They do have like 1 mana open. When do I do that? Yeah, unfortunately. I think that the game triggers me to the exact moment in this Earthbend, and this enters Earthbend 1. Let's see where that is going. 1, 2, I mean... So this is like 3, 6... They do get that back, but not great for us. At least they have to tap 2 things to do that. And then they are gonna get the word 2. I need Monument to get me lots of triggers, you know? Twice that many. You're gonna activate that, right? That means at least 2 more tapping. No, only 1 more? Oh. What? Really? Trampo. So yeah, we take 9, right? Three, 4, 5. And yeah, we don't have that, so word 1. Yay. So yeah, kind of a build similar to our Nemesis, you know? as we thought, as we say. I mean, Ouroboros is always in those builds. But yeah, to win against that, we need some amount of board wipe. It needs to be board wipe that says destroy all creatures. And even at that point, I think that there was one creature with indestructible. Oh, I forgot something. No, nope. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just... Oh. Okay. 1 second. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna eat a little bit. This is very hot. You go first. I'm gonna say okay for now. I don't know. So yeah, I went to grab a beer. I let it in the fridge, and then I'm like, hey, I forgot about that. So yeah, I went to get it. Maybe. Yeah. About black in there, so I'm gonna go artist talent. Yeah. What is there in double black? Instant speed. Okay. Is it a mono black deck? I respect that a lot. Like, one thing that has been a little bit like a relief in here was that decks in silver are not so much of the same thing. We see some different things where I was seeing a little bit of always the same when playing in bronze. Okay, let me check what that means. Unfortunately, right now we don't have counter spell enabled. What do you say? And play. Okay, Reaction Arena. I'm not gonna gift in here. I did want some card draw. We could play this for 2. This card 1 removal. Yeah, that's what we want to find. And where is my... Come on, where is my land, huh? I'm gonna say goodbye to the first Obeka. Where is my land? Come on. Anyway. Pretty good. So yeah, just to end the night. And yeah, I want to kind of do 1 or 2 other videos. Exile these from your graveyard. Okay, that's fine. Or yeah, I'm gonna start with talent in here. Ooh, we don't have double blue. Maybe that was pretty bad. But we say goodbye. I think that this is the one for now. Draw a card, come on. Yeah, at least we have that. Come on, opponent. What do you have for 1 mana instant speed? Is it something... Yeah, that's fine, you know? We can say goodbye to one of these. Create a treasure now, for now. Did I go land? No, so there we go. Double blue? Yes. Nothing that is gonna cost me 1. Okay. What would they get from me in here? Possibly a counter spell or a removal spell. I do have a lot of things going with those talents and monument. So, like, from now on... do I want to get those? Don't think so. And then, yeah. I can pay this. Can I pay this? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Discard you. Draw a card. And then we're gonna draw 2, discard 1. It's gonna be you. Create a treasure. Ooh, Inti as well, huh? This one makes us really go fast in here. Okay, I am gonna go for Obeka. That is a little bit too much. Opponent might just destroy her. Respond. If it is, that's fine. We go for Inti. We do our things on our time. If they do let me untap 3 steps ahead, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, goes back to my hand. So that would be okay. I really respect a lot mono black control, and I kind of want to do that as well. Who knows, maybe a New Year's goal. But no, there's one other deck that I want to do. A little bit of a budget deck that I want to present. I don't know, I think it's really possible, but I gotta still build it very well. We'll see, we'll see. Not kicked, not gonna do anything, sorry. Maybe my opponent is trying to get me some kind of... I mean, now I'm gonna start going in here. Draw. Yeah, we can say goodbye to that. I'm gonna do these for now. Oh. Cannot play this. Just for the 3 life as well. Now a decline. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Draw. I should have done that first. Okay, now that was a pretty sick showing. Of course, all creatures are gonna be destroyed. I'm fine with that. Like, Monument can win the game now as well. But that was pretty great, you know. Your graveyard. I don't know, back. And yeah, something like this gets us to discard, draw. I'm not gonna do a lot of crazy things, just gonna do this. And yeah, opponent, thank you a lot. Like, I know that sometimes when the other one starts going off, it's like, hey, I lost. I'm not gonna, of course, let him go for more than I need to. Of course, just by passing the priority, opponent could have something to gain life, but just because he was a very good sport and he already said good game, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pass the game to him. Really, really thank you for letting me show what this deck can do. Like, I am very, very not only grateful for Dark Reunion, thank you if you ever see this, but like, at some point, Obeka and Virtue of Persistence and the +1/+1 counters from Inti, the +1/+1 counter, just like, I should first get one Dragon Master, then the other, and then had gone for their creature, you know, which I was just like playing, you know, oh, let me get these and then I see what I get. But if I got that Outcast first, wait a minute, if I had got the Outcast first, okay, another upkeep, this triggers, we get the other one, another upkeep, both trigger. We would have 3 5/5 dragons. Okay, wouldn't be enough because we wouldn't have the counter spell, but of course, I wouldn't have been so aggressive if I was being more competitive, especially with my opponent with a lot of cards, you know. But yeah, that was very fun. So yeah, this is what the deck wants to do. This is what the deck. I'm pretty amazed even with that result. I think that it was very fun. So yeah, I think that this is gonna be the last one, and then homework. How do we deal with mono green? Like, not necessarily mono green, but all of those decks that run Ouroboros. That is gonna be the absolute homework at some point. And yeah, I want to try, and then after going through this, maybe get a end of this season of the epic Bolas Saga, where we're like, okay, what was great, what could improve, and what do we need to use if we want to play a viable Grixis off-meta deck that can stand a chance against the meta. And right now we cannot stand a chance against most of the top meta, especially those green ones, but also other games where we kind of have a lot of difficulty, let's say. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, in here we start on turn 2 with talent, although we have one draw as well. Let's see. What do we have? I want to land. So yeah, that doesn't serve me. And then, yeah. So yeah, this is mono white aggressive. I could go for both of these and get some creatures on the board, or go for this. I'm gonna have to go for this. Outcast, yeah, is something that you want to play at the end of the game. But at the beginning, if you don't have anything, you just play it. Worst thing, it becomes a... They might... Oh no, they can put the counter in there. Oh, they have another removal, right? Or another enchantment. That optimistic scavenger is pretty good, right? And if we don't draw a card, it's gonna be pretty bad. When it's thinking like... Yeah, I mean... I do take the trade all day. I'm gonna do these and these, so that we can say goodbye to these. Try to keep finding resources, and like I have to pay to life, but that is like one less than we would take. Of course, if opponent has removal in here, sorcerer, does that give you menace? Scry one, okay. To the bottom. Don't. Okay. What is this? Hexproof? Always. Always. For 1 mana. Damn. 1, 2, 3. How do we win? You gotta take one of those creatures out. We need 2 mana to do it. We need to go for something like Artist's Talent. Say goodbye to something. Get something else. We need to untap mana though. We can't do it. I don't think that is possible to do this. An opponent has probably some kind of 1 mana flash. Opponent has this, so 4, 5, 9, and the counter. This is too slow in here. Yeah, GG's. Okay, we're gonna play another one just because it seemed like Arena wanted to put us against someone that would win against us. Yeah. Just because, like, we were in a good moment. And, like, didn't get a lot of interaction and so what. But yeah, it happens. It happens as well. Tomorrow I might draft, but I don't think that I'm gonna record these ones, because Avatar Draft is already maybe at a point where you can't get a lot of views or something. And like, I just want to do some things off the records as well, just chill. I want to get some point of the set as well, you know, s- go back to farming a little bit of sets. So yeah, just throw in that information there. Depending, we're gonna go Winty. Really? Oh, okay, this is a warp ability. Pretty good warp ability though. But we are gonna go Winty. They might have something like that. But yeah, that is pretty good against tokens. And then we go Artist's Talent. Okay, Suki. Yeah, we do attack so that we say goodbye to something in here. We don't have a lot of black sources yet. So if we get a land, okay. Opponent reading everything. You can block. I just wanted to cycle something. I didn't get anything. Okay. Good thing that I told you you could block, huh? Yeah, this is fine. Mono white. We're gonna see. We could go Agrakela. Until that leaves the battlefield. Yeah, let's start with this. We discard these. Because I do like that. This is nice. We can do on their turn as well. And yeah, I don't want to do these necessarily. I'm gonna do these for black tapped. You know what? Whoop. Maybe I do it right now. I don't have a high reason to not do that. I think it's fine to decline in here. Get that land. We also have Inti. Inti could just cycle Dragon Master Outcast. Because we want Dragon Master Outcast a little bit later than that. Just to attack? That was just a tempo play? Like, I'm gonna be able to attack with Indy, right? Oh, they create a token. Now I got it. Really love that. We have removal, no. So yeah, we do these. Discard these. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do these and these. Kind of tells that I had nothing, but fine. They might have removal from my outcast, or just gonna go for that other guy. I do want to have some answer to Suki soon. Outcast. So yeah, we're taking a lot of damage. I don't like that Whiskers. I mean, I like it, but not against me. We get that back. Because if I do these, I'm not drawing. I need drawing here. Costing less. This deals 4. If I do that, I destroy that. Get this back. But then I don't have anything to discard, I know. Deal 3 by sacrificing this baby. Discard. I'm gonna do that. Cause yeah, I'm getting done. -3, and I get some life. During your turn, yeah. I don't feel like I can get a lot more value. And just getting these. Okay, I'll decline for now. I gotta hold, right? Unfortunately, now I gotta hold. Cause yeah, Dragon Master I can trade. Ugh. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I'm like... just to trade with that? Okay, like what else you get? You get one counter in there. That's it. Okay. We have some things in here that we want. Yeah, we discard though. Cause I don't want to lose the life. We discard Soki. We discard that to destroy Soki. Unfortunately, we didn't get a lot. 3, 6. Or these. We're gonna do these and just hope that we get another turn. Lion and Lifelink is pretty good. That bounces Inti. It does, I'm not gonna block. Right. With Outcast. I mean, I can't even block. 2, 3, 4. Okay, opponent is going for that. So yeah. Gotta find something here. These are another 2 triggers, but with only 1 mana. So yeah, I'll decline. And we need some removal with. Oh, no, that's not 2 triggers. Damn. That is not 2 triggers. So if they are banned one of my creatures, that's it. Because they are banned the token. Else, we have Suki. Okay, there's still 3. I feel like we gotta do this. And if they go in there, that's fine. Okay, what can save us in here? Oh, they are the only ones that have something. Permanent you control. We gotta draw more cards. Okay. Monument. Monument's fine. But I guess we go Winty first. Winty. Monument. I'm actually... No, let's do this. If we need, we do that. That is fine, right? Yeah, we need to find another... Oh, and we have now Winty. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to that, yeah. And that as well. Okay. Shoot the Sheriff is pretty good, because now we get to draw and do a lot of stuff. Yeah. And yeah, we need to draw more and all. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna do that. I want to draw. Create a treasure. We have Obeka in here. Oh no, but we're not gonna have it anymore. Okay, I don't know. Probably not right. Okay, we need... I mean, I think that we're okay. Get these. Yeah, now I just want to find more interaction. Ooh, that is counter. Decline. Decline. Found what we need. And this is pretty good as well. I gain 2 life, yeah. Sign me up. Okay, we're gonna not have a lot of those. That's fine. I'll decline. For now, that's fine. And then the turn. Yeah. Okay. Counter. GG's. Woo! That was hard. I was like, oh my god. They just need a little bit more. But yeah. I'm not gonna say that I had, because my opponent had a good game, but yeah, we could. I don't know if. Yeah, we could turn things. Maybe I could have said. They would get these. Maybe it was even fine to let these resolve. Twice that many are created. You're going twice that much life. They would have 4 counters, exile, then return it. Like, returning these doesn't do a lot. So yeah. Yeah, that would be it. They knew we would have counters. They knew that's where we would stop. Either counters or destroy, I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Very, very good games. Some very, very different ones. But finally, we're starting to get things going. I really like this Obeka deck, of course. As I said, I was struggling to go for a more controlish deck. It lacks. It sometimes it lacks proactiveness, but of course, like, this is the enabler of this deck. Because of this shell, which is a shell that can win by itself, because of that, we can enable the possibility to play with stuff that maybe we wouldn't play otherwise. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with what we got in here. And I really liked the cards that we chose. Maybe if we would change, like, I never gave a lot of chance to Preacher, because it came when things weren't as, were more settled than Preacher would be able to create. Maybe. And then, like, I think that these are okay, but could be marginal. I think that Long River pools could be cut or changed, you know. I think that these are the things that could improve. Are the things that could improve. Most of them are okay. But, like, yeah. Maybe we could have had some differences in there. But yeah. And about the board wipe that we should use, let me see. You can hold the game for some while. Against those mono green, though, not a lot, so I think you would need something like Villainous Wrath, Deadly Cover Up. If you have any of those and you want to introduce that, those are 5 mana, and that's a huge change from 5 to 6, so either those or maybe Day of the Black Sun. But to get a Bard that has Ouroboros, you need to pay 6 mana, so a little bit more than these other ones. And yeah, if you get this one, you collect Evidence 6, not hard with the looting that you're doing. Then you're gonna do that other part, which I love, which is search your opponent's library, graveyard, hand, anything, and get those out of the game. You know, I don't want you to have any more Ouroboros. Okay, that's it. Or Badger Mold Cubs. I don't know. Probably wouldn't be the target for these, but I don't know, any kind of game that has something that disrupts your game. This is better if you know the metagame, the decks that are playing pretty well, because then you know what you want to target. So yeah, it's a little bit better, and with more experience. And then else, I would just play this. The part where your opponents lose life is pretty relevant, especially because we are dealing some damage sometimes. And I don't know, if you want, you could just get more intis, get far virtue of persistence as well, and I don't know, other stuff in here, more storm chasers and monuments, of course. Those would be better, and that would make sense, you know. I would say that that would make sense. So yeah, I'm gonna just adjust to maybe one of these. I don't know, I'm gonna put spell person here, and villainous wrath in here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna leave these as the final deck list, but not exactly, a little bit changed on what we played. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great start of the year, and yeah, see ya.